This is Jeff Arney. We're here talking about resources for Introduction to New Testament Studies, THL106. Now, there are two big points to this course, Introduction to New Testament Studies, and they're right in the title, New Testament and Studies. So that first part, New Testament, great resources are available, particularly this one called An Introduction to the New Testament. Now, there are lots of introductions to the New Testament, but I think this one by David De Silva is, for my money, the best one on the market. Okay? Because he gives you an overview of every New Testament book, but he also, at the end of the chapter, gives you areas for further reading and some insights into how each particular chapter or each particular New Testament book might shape the way that we read the whole New Testament. So David De Silva's Introduction to the New Testament. It's big, but very helpful. Okay? Now, the second part, the studies part, talks about the way we actually read the New Testament. What are some of the tools and methods that we use to make our reading of the New Testament more fruitful? And to start to get an introduction to that idea, this book is very helpful. It's called The Face of New Testament Studies, a survey of recent research. And it's edited by two well-known New Testament scholars, Scott McKnight and Grant Osborne. And it gives an introduction to various methods that we use for New Testament studies, and also important topics. So it has a chapter on Jesus, a chapter on Paul, and it basically just gives you an introduction to lots of important topics and lots of important categories in New Testament studies. So these are resources for THL 106, Introduction to New Testament Studies.